just went through the different individuals who are running in the federal level this year. We have, of course, Frank Plum, Buddy Coleman, and Amy Kim. I'd be remiss if I didn't say that as we continue to plow ahead and do what we have to do for Harris and the governor, is Middlesex County was recognized, we don't spike the ball by any stretch, but was recognized very well and rightfully so, in that the Harris Walsh team picked our very own executive director, Edie Delgado, to serve as the secretary.
We haven't seen her in a while. She's been in Bucks County a lot these days. So, yeah, it's a nice recognition. Look around this room, folks. I'll tell you what you see. You see a lot of people from vast backgrounds, from different ways of life throughout Middlesex County. What you will also see, included in that group, is the foundation of our party, the strength of our party. The director knows what I'm going to say. There is a huge contingency of organized labor here. Wayne Marniak is the president of the Central Labor Council, 456. Kevin Egan, proud of Board 56. Please, thank you to all of you. The HTC is here. Across the spectrum. Painters are here. Bernie Cook, the president of Building Trades, is here. We are all operators here. I can't go through everybody. Hey, I'm going to go down to Prayers to Leroy. I got to get him to do a chant and get me the hell out of here. But I will say this. We are able to walk as many doors as we walked, and to do everything that we can do because of organized labor. To all of you, thank you for all that you do. And just one other note before I bring up our next speakers. In 2018, as you saw, we're very fortunate to have two wonderful representatives from the House of Representatives, Frank Plum and Buddy Coleman. And we started the Federal Action Network, by which we started calling in to places like Andy Kim's district and Mikey Sherrill's district, Josh Conrad's, when 18 was up for grabs. And we made a ton of calls. We have continued to that to this day. We started with Sue Owens' district over the summer, and now we're calling into Pennsylvania, Michigan, Georgia. Why? Because it's what we are supposed to do as an organization. We're only as strong as the people around us, and the people have been showing up in droves and willing to make those really hard calls into different states and say, please vote for Harris. So, to the entire team, to all those who volunteered, amen to all of you, and thank you so much. Our next speaker, and I will say we have a bit of a surprise here, a pleasant surprise, is no stranger to Middlesex County. He's been here 100 million times, and he's been at every one of these rallies we have had since he assumed his rightful place when he took his hand off the Bible, 17 into 8. And he continues to be as good of a partner, not only for the speaker, not only for the legislature and our commissioners, but politically speaking, when we reach out to him and say, hey, will you help us out? There isn't any time he says no. And by the way, for what it's worth, and we believe this, and where's Artie Safelli says this all the time, good government makes good politics. And the policies set forth make it easier for us, and Beatrice and myself, and all of us, to make sure that we're able to execute and knock on a door or two. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to have our great governor of the state of New Jersey, Bill Murphy, and his wife, Tammy Murphy.
As your governor, along with my favorite bus captain. We are thrilled to be here. Kevin McCabe, I can't say enough about you. The very first meeting I ever had to even remotely think about running for governor was with your chairman, Kevin McCabe, and that's not by accident. He is the best. Let's hear it for the chairman. German-speaking Vice Chair Beatrice. We are thrilled to be here. Tammy and I consider Middlesex County as our home away from home. And may I just underscore what Kevin just said with great passion. This party is not where it is. I'm not where I am with our brothers and sisters in organized labor. We won't keep you long because we got to get out there and finish this one off. Today is the last day of in-person early voting. We broke the record on day 2. Friday set the all-time single-day record, only to be broken yesterday. It is anecdotally, this is anecdotal, it is our sense that the record will be broken again today. I think, listen, there are some red dots in this state that also have had long lives. I've heard anecdotally in places like Wayne, in Passaic County, Verona, in Essex County. Those are not always home games for us, but I do think this, with the turnout as high as it is, and the enthusiasm as high as it is, I believe that is very good news for Democrats up and down. Henry was out sending buses out of New Jersey into Pennsylvania today. Yesterday, New Jerseyans, get this, knocked on, in Pennsylvania, knocked on 2,000 doors a minute. Think about that for a second. 2,000 doors a minute. Last thing I want to say, other than to say, repeat that Middlesex County is home away from home for me, is when you go into a county, one of the things I do is I look at the ballot, and boy, from the top to the bottom, it is as good here as it is anywhere on the planet. Kamala Harris, Tim Walz, Andy Kemp, Ron Watson, Frank Perot, Ron Rios, Santana, Greg Cohen right here in East Brunswick. Up and down and down. This is the whole, this is the soul. This is where Democrats rule. God bless you all. Thank you all.
Middlesex County, make some noise. Let me see those signs. Now we make some noise. Like I said, if you're ready to make